On November 18, 1978, in the remote jungles of Guyana, over 900 members of the People's Temple died in a mass murder-suicide orchestrated by their leader, Jim Jones. Many willingly consumed cyanide-laced drinks, while others were forced. This tragedy, known as the Jonestown Massacre, remains one of the most harrowing examples of blind obedience and the dangers of unchallenged authority. But how could so many intelligent, capable individuals be led to such a fate? The answer lies not just in the malevolence of a single man but in a broader, more insidious force: stupidity. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a German theologian and anti-Nazi dissident, once observed that stupidity is a more dangerous enemy of the good than malice. While evil can be confronted and exposed, stupidity is impervious to reason. It resists facts, dismisses logic, and becomes hostile when challenged. Bonhoeffer noted that stupidity is not merely a lack of intelligence but a moral failing. It's a surrender of one's capacity to think critically and act responsibly. This surrender often occurs not in isolation but within groups, where individuals abdicate personal judgment in favor of collective ideology. Stupidity thrives in groups. When individuals become part of a collective, they often relinquish personal responsibility and critical thinking. This phenomenon, known as groupthink, leads to decisions that individuals might never make on their own. In Jonestown, members of the People's Temple were isolated from the outside world, subjected to constant propaganda, and encouraged to report dissenters. Over time, they became ensnared in a web of collective delusion, where questioning the leader was tantamount to betrayal. Bonhoeffer warned that such environments are fertile ground for stupidity. When power is concentrated and dissent is suppressed, individuals become mere instruments of the collective will, incapable of independent thought. While evil has intent, stupidity is passive. Evil plots and schemes. Stupidity follows orders without question. This passivity makes stupidity a tool for evil. As Bonhoeffer observed, the power of the one needs the stupidity of the other. In Nazi Germany, ordinary citizens became complicit in atrocities not necessarily out of malice, but because they failed to question authority. They became cogs in a machine, their moral compass overridden by the collective ideology. Similarly, in Jonestown, followers of Jim Jones participated in their own demise, not out of a desire for death, but because they had surrendered their ability to think and act independently. Stupidity is dangerous because it is unyielding. It does not respond to reason or evidence. When individuals stop questioning, they become susceptible to manipulation and control. Bonhoeffer emphasized that combating stupidity requires more than education. It demands moral courage. Individuals must be willing to stand against the tide, to think independently, and to act responsibly, even when it is unpopular or dangerous. The Jonestown Massacre serves as a grim reminder of the perils of unchallenged authority and collective stupidity. It underscores the importance of critical thinking, moral courage, and the refusal to surrender one's autonomy. As Bonhoeffer warned, the fight against stupidity is not just a battle of intellect but a moral imperative. In an age where misinformation spreads rapidly and groupthink can lead to disastrous consequences, we must remain vigilant, question authority, and uphold our responsibility to think and act independently. Only by doing so can we prevent history from repeating its darkest chapters.